I auditioned 5 times, and I said to her, have I got the role yet? And she said, how dare you ask the director whether you've got the role?
Whoa, whoa, when my baby smiles at me, I go to Rio.
Melbourne is buzzing with the return of the hit musical The Boy from Oz. After conquering Broadway, Hugh Jackman will be joined by a stellar cast, including an Australian rock and roll icon. Chrissy Amphlett is one of the great survivors of Aussie rock and roll. Growing up in Geelong, she became lead singer of the band The Divinyls, a group which had hit after hit in the 80s and the 90s.
I am just a representative to all the boys in town.
The Divinyls years, how would you sum them up?
Exhausting, a lot of fun, and just really great rock and roll and performances, very cathartic, very dysfunctional.
Back in Melbourne, how does it feel?
I was looking out the window today and it was just beautiful. I love Melbourne, and I spent a lot of time here going to nightclubs in the 70s and 80s, and like Bertie's and Sebastian's, where I used to sit and watch the rock bands and dream of being a rock singer.
And then, lo and behold, along comes The Boy from Oz.
And Judy Garland.
The stage version.
Good old
and
Judy.
How did that happen? How did you
Ben
audition?
Gannon, the producer, wrote to me in New York and asked me to come back and audition. I auditioned 5 times, and eventually, and I said to her, have I got the role yet? And she said, how dare you ask the director whether you've got the role? And I said, well, have I got the role yet? And then the producer's sitting there with his head in his hands, and they gave it to me.
How did you get inside Judy Garland's head?
I find it hard to be myself, play myself. I find it easier to be more theatrical and play characters. I just watched a lot of footage, listened to her voice, and because I don't look like her, I tried to do more of an impression to capture her spirit.
I still call Australia home.
You can see Chrissy here at Rod Laver Arena, along with another local superstar, Hugh Jackman, in The Boy from Oz until August the 20th. Ticket prices start at $99, and you can get them by calling Ticketek.